Good morning, or good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to an Inquisitive Crafter, episode 39. Excuse me, my name is Susie, and this is my space where I talk about my knitting and crochet and anything else I'm getting up to. Welcome. If this is your first time here, special welcome to you. And if you're a return viewer, extra special welcome to you because it's been rough the past few weeks. It is Sunday, February 23rd, and it is 8:46 in the morning. I've been up since 6:30. I had to pick my son up from work, but I'm here now. I've been doing some knitting, and I'm ready to talk about the little bit of stuff I've gotten up to. Okay, I have one finished object, and I can't show it to you. I'm looking down at my iPad where my notes are today. I can't show it to you because I have already sent it in the mail. It is a gift. Sidebar, I am using my reverse camera where I can't see myself to see if maybe that makes the lighting better and or the video quality better, and to see if I'll quit looking at my eyeballs instead of just looking at you. So we'll see, but I was too lazy to get up to see if it was even, so I'm hoping this looks good. Also too lazy to put up my ring light. So that may be a theme. So I have one finished object. I've already mailed it off. It was a birthday gift for my friend. So she teaches intro to culinary at a high school. And so I made her the Base Doodle Headband by Jamie Lomax. The chart I used was from the Baking Doodle set. I had originally intended on having the whisk and the chef hat, but it was going to be too big. I meant to show my floats. I should have taken a picture of my floats. I mean, I don't know why anybody would want to see them because they don't look very good, but everybody that I've seen that shows a Colorwork project shows their floats. So I was going to show mine, but I'm going to do it again. So I'll show you when I am at that part for my next project, which I'll talk about shortly. So this project was done in, I cannot remember the yarn right now, some beautiful dark blue yarn called, I think it was called Deep. And I talked about it last episode that I got from Knit Dallas. And then the cream yarn, I got all of it at Knit Dallas, and I picked out the yarn with my friend in mind. Like, she helped me pick it out because she was in love at the time and still is with that that peach color that was really popular. Maybe it was a color of the year, but I tried. So I picked out, I wanted to do a doodle cowl, baking cowl, and I had picked out the dark blue. Let me show you. Okay, so I'd picked out this dark blue. I'd picked out this salmony pink color, peach color. I picked out this cream. And then I also picked out this variegated color that was, this is Neighborhood Fiber Company. And this was a Dallas, maybe it was the Knit Dallas colorway, maybe. But I thought I'll make a Colorwork cowl with that and it'll be beautiful. But she doesn't like hot things. She's hot-natured. So then I thought, okay, I can't make a hat. I'll make a headband. And the headband, I wanted to do two doodles in it. I was going to do a whisk and a baker's hat, chef's hat. Because if you look at this project, it does not look necessarily like a chef's hat if you don't know that it's a chef's hat. I was showing my students at school. I'm a middle school orchestra teacher, and I would show them pictures and say, what do you think this looks like? And I got a teeth or bread or a muffin. So I don't think it looks like a chef's hat. I don't think it's easily identifiable on its own as a chef hat. But if it had other baking things, you would go, oh yeah, that's a chef's hat. But if I'd done the two doodles together, the headband would be too wide. So I just stuck with the chef's hat, and I am very pleased with myself. It was a great learning opportunity. The color work is tight. I went up I knit the initial ribbing in size 4 needles, and then I did size 5 for the body, and then the last ribbing I stayed in size 5 because I forgot I was supposed to change back. So it curls a little bit, inversely curls, but I blocked it and it's fine. And when you put it on the head, if you fiddle with it a little bit, it's fine, and it seems to stay that way. So anyway, I'm excited. Will she use it? I don't know. But she likes hair accessories, so we'll see. And now I'm making another one. So I have a student teacher who I don't think watches this project, but she will be leaving me in a couple of weeks. And I thought, oh, I want to make her one. I'm going to put some foxes in it because she loves foxes. I bought the Autumn Doodle Kit 3. And it has a fox pup. Yeah, Autumn 3 Doodle Cow. Let me see if I can enlarge the foxes. Also by Jamie Lomax. And I thought that would look really cute. I don't have... I think I have some yarn, Knitters Brewing Company yarn, that's sock weight, that is in a basketball color way. And I'm going to double that and use that as the foxes. I hope the dark brown parts aren't too hard. I don't know. I haven't really investigated the pattern too much, but I did start the ribbing. So I've got that project all started. There it is. I've done 2 rounds. So, with my Knit Dallas stitch marker that I got on last year's yarn crawl. So there is that project. And so I've only finished that headband, and now I'm already segued into works in progress because I'm working on another headband. I'm very excited about that. And then I have plans to make more because I can't stop. I also bought, I wish I'd seen this when it was on sale, but it's okay because I love this designer, so I'm glad I'm supporting her. But they had this sports doodle cowl, and it has sports things. And my husband, is that too close to the camera? My husband is a big sports person, loves football and basketball. So I'm wondering if I could do stockings. So exciting. So we'll see. Anyway, okay, there's that. The second thing I'm working on is the mini knock gnome by Sarah Shira. It's supposed to be my February gnome for her year of gnomes knit along. I don't know. There we go. I don't know if it's going to be finished because this hat's taking forever. This is the mini knock, the mini someone to write gnome about. I've already done the large one. I did that in the fall, and now I'm working on the smaller version. And this is what I have done. I think I'm using, I feel like I'm using the same yarn that I did for my someone to write gnome about, the large version. Oops. So here's the hat. Doing it in double pointed needles. The last time I worked on When I worked on the large gnome, I did that with magic loop. And so since this was smaller and I just bought this needle set, I thought I'd try these smaller rainbow needles from Knit Picks. There we go. I really like these needles, double pointed needles, and I had a set. I don't know if they were 4 inches or 5 inches. I feel like these are really tiny, but I had a set from Knit Picks with a different wood, and that I got at an estate sale, and I've broken a couple of them because I'm a tight knitter apparently, and then I can't find them now, so I can just find random ones. So I bought a new set. It was on sale. I've been doing quite a bit of therapy shopping while my husband has been in the hospital. He comes home Tuesday, so that's gotta stop. All right, so I'm gonna keep working on that. Hopefully, I don't know, we'll see if I get it finished. I hope so. My problem is I'm just not sitting down enough to work on them, so. Okay, those are my 2 projects. That's all I've been working on. I have bought, oh my gosh, I purchased so much. So I purchased, I talked about last week, I purchased 2 another sock Colorwork book. Summer Lee put out an athletic sock. What is it called? The Comfort Core sock set. And I went ahead and bought that after watching the video. Very excited about that. So I want to make more socks. I need to work on my birthday beach socks and finish those. I want to work on Mark's blanket. I want to work on everything. But mostly I want to doodle because that was actually very fun. And so I want to do that. Oh, I found a new headband. Let me see if I can find this. Oh, the Knit Ear Warmer by, who's this by? Savlabot Handmade Crafts. And I do want to work on that. A friend on Ravelry is working on it for the Enchanted Skein knit along that Happy Little Yarns and a cat lady are hosting. And Stitch Quest is a make along that is going on, and there is a challenge. Vela, the Thought Tangler Witch, who feasts upon the secrets of travelers. There goes my other clock. She unravels the thoughts from your mind like stray threads from an old tapestry, the story goes. You need to prepare before stepping into her domain by wearing a woven ward upon your head, a knitted or crocheted headpiece imbued with protective intent. So you're supposed to craft whatever you want to craft before February 28th. And so I want to do the headbands for some of my students who have given me some gifts. I'll show my latest gifts. A student made me a crocheted bear. Another student made me, the same student made me a crocheted carrot. Another student made me, I think it's a goldfish with a tumor, but I'm not sure. And he wasn't sure either. And then another student made me a capybara, a Squid Game capybara, which really makes me laugh. And so since I am retiring, I'm going to miss these kids, and they are so sweet. And so I want to do something nice for them. And I thought I could make these little headbands and use up yarn and give something to them that they might appreciate. So that is my plan. However, I haven't started anything, so we will see. Maybe I'll work on the headband for my student teacher and finish that, since that did only take me 4 days. I am going out of town. My husband comes home from the hospital Tuesday. However, I really won't see him. I can't pick him up. My son has to pick him up. I won't see him until late evening because my niece is being confirmed, and I am the confirmation sponsor. But it's about almost like 45 minutes, 50 minutes away from here, and the confirmation is at 7 o'clock. So I imagine that'll take that's like 3 hours gone, basically, I think. With driving and celebrating and all that. And so I'll get back, and then the next morning I'm leaving very early to go judge an orchestra contest, and I'll be out of town Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'll be home Friday night, and that's when I'll get to see him. So I've been pretty anxious about him coming home. I feel not very prepared, but my boys have said they will step up, and they've got this, and my parents and my brother, who don't live very far, they're going to help out too. So that makes me feel better. Plus, in the midst of all this agony and wondering, I don't deal well with change. And I always like to know, I'm the type of person that reads the last chapter of a book before I'll read the book. I have to know how the movie goes. I'll look it up on Wikipedia or get a friend to tell me the end of the movies before I watch the movie. I like to know what's going to happen. And the anxiety of not knowing how this is going to play out with all these big life changes happening at once have really stressed me out. And I hit my peak of that stress Friday night. And then Saturday morning, I was driving and listening to my liked songs because I'm working on my happiness project of Life in Five Senses by Gretchen Rubin. I've been listening to that book. And anyway, so I'm listening to music, and guess what song comes on? I don't even know this song. I don't remember this song, but it was Sweet Surrender by John Denver. And the lyrics talk about, I don't know what's ahead. I don't have to know what's ahead. I can just enjoy the ride and, that it will be okay. I don't need to worry. That is a loose interpretation of the lyrics. I highly recommend you go listen to it. It was just amazing. God put that song in my path right when I needed it. And I didn't even remember that I had it on my liked songs. So I thought that was fun. I like very much when God talks to me in a way that I can understand. So, okay, is there anything else that's been going on? My parents had me watch an episode. Well, I wanted to watch an episode of Elspeth, and that was intriguing. I've always loved watching the advertisements for Elspeth because she wears crocheted things and quirky things, and so I think her outfits are funny, and so I'm glad I got to watch that, and I think I'm going to try to start watching that. I don't know if my husband will watch it with me, but I may just have to watch it on my own. What else have I done? Oh, I watched Nola Holmes, which is it was movies. I don't know when they came out. It was 2 movies. Watch them both. It's Sherlock Holmes' little sister and Enola Holmes. I highly recommend those movies. They're very good. Anything else? Okay, one more thing to close. One of my students made me, I don't care her name, made me a paper piano for Valentine's Day. Look at the craftsmanship. It is adorable. I asked her, look at that. I asked her to sign it. So she signed the top, and then inside it were Valentine's candies. I thought that was so sweet. I'm going to keep it forever. Kids can be so sweet. So I hope life is sweet for you. I hope that you're enjoying your hobbies and enjoying your family and friends and staying inquisitive. Always learning is important, keeps the mind sharp, keeps you looking forward to life. Keep it up, and I'll talk to you later.